Can I just say that I felt like a moron the more I thought about it?
I mean, like how you never explain what lux actually means?
I did explain. It was light, collected by Slane.
No, you kept spamming the word lux instead of telling me what it actually, the difference between the word lux and Lushu.
I did tell you.
No, you just kept spamming the word.
Because I was trying to explain it. So this is the wrong game. This is about squids blasting each other.
This is about Woomy.
Fair enough. Alright, I'm gonna do one more practice match before we get into story mode.
And just for reference sakes, I am not looking at the chat.
Fair enough. I'll try to pay a little more attention. Also, I felt horrible today.
Why?
I unfortunately caught glimpse of a lake from Kingdom Hearts 3.
Why do you keep following certain things?
I didn't! It was a random suggested video.
You keep looking at things that are telling you to look at stuff according to YouTube.
Well, okay, besides the point. Thankfully it wasn't that big of a leak. Actually, it was, but it kind of wasn't.
Now here's one thing I do have to question. Since we know that Xehanort's Master of Eye, his Gazing Eye is a new name and it's currently with Xehanort. Is there a big coincidence as to why Sora, Riku, and Terra all had a bit of Keyblades that sort of had a bit of a copycat of the Eye?
No. In all honesty, not really. Like I mentioned, most of the time that Eye appears is for weapons that aren't Keyblades, or are just cosmetic Keyblades that don't really mean much.
I was wondering, like, if there's like some sort of like funny connection. Not saying that it's related to the Masters, because I can understand that the no name is the real Eye, but just like I thought it was like a weird coincidence. Like, so is there any reason as to why Sora, Riku, and Terra have what is a similar copycat?
I guess not. Yeah, no, not really.
I mean, I could have played up the believing hint. It's like, are you saying that at one point Riku sort of got Norded a little bit because his darkness?
Of course it did. It's called Data Riku.
No, like, going by all the entire series, so going by that logic, that would mean that Riku sort of already got himself a little bit tainted with Xehanort because the fact his darkness is part of him. Meanwhile, Terra already got Norded, as we know, in Birth by Sleep, so does this mean that during the whole Birth by Sleep part, Sora was going to at one point be close to becoming a Xehanort?
It was very close. It's called Dream Drop Distance.
Because otherwise, that's the only coincidence I can just think about to why all three of them have a bit of a Keyblade involving an eye.
Wow, I remember that. Oh, and I won't say too much unless you're interested. The only thing I got leaked was one of the secret bosses, or to assume one of.
Is it more Pete?
Wait, what?
Is it another Pete?
Is it another Pete?
You know, like, the one in Dream Drop Distance. Is it another Pete knockoff?
Oh, no.
Okay, then I don't want to know.
Actually, I don't even know what it is myself. I only got a slight glimpse before I turned off the video.
So it's something none of us knows.
Uh-huh. I can give you a vague description because that's all I got.
Short answer, Will does not know his Disney enough.
I don't think it's Disney.
Ah, really something original then.
Okay, I might as well. Again, it is a very, very short description because I accidentally clicked on the video. I only saw the secret boss. I did not go any further.
And then
All
you didn't call YouTube. And again, YouTube really does not know how to get its act together.
Anyway.
I mean, what? You want me to praise YouTube in all its glory? No.
No. Okay, anyway. All I saw was a dark figure holding 2 swords in what seemed like the Keyblade graveyard. That's all I saw.
I did not hear a single word you just said, so that's probably a good thing.
I mean... Could be? You want me to say it again?
Would you like me to repeat, Master? Say yes or no. No?
Hey, Kawakami.
No, like typical RPG-ness where it's like, you want me to repeat that message again?
Oh, you mean... yeah. Okay. Again, it's not that much of a spoiler, because even I don't know what it is.
It's something, and it exists.
Yeah, but it's not Final Fantasy or Disney.
The world
again, I'm going to safely assume it's not the only optional boss. I'm going to safely assume there's multiple optional bosses.
Can I say I miss more optional boss fights?
I mean,
or at least, no, here's the thing, more creative and not up in your dickish face. You know, like how Kingdom Hearts 1 had a bit of creativeness, and while some arguments could say with 2, especially with the data forms, that's more in terms of your reflexes.
True, but you got a lingering will.
That was more up in your face.
Oh, it was in your face, alright. No, get out! Get out!
And my card progression with Vesperia, I got second best girl! I say second best girl because I say she has a way better sex appeal.
Heyo!
Than each Fire Emblem character I've ever seen, and I say that because fuck you, Camilla.
I was actually tempted to buy Fire Emblem Awakening from Amazon just so I can play it.
I will say this with Awakening, even though I have my own little mixedness, where I can almost make the joke saying it's thanks to this that this is what happened to some of the few later Fire Emblem games. Because I'm like, oh, please don't fuck this up with Three House. Not to mention my joking, this is the beginning of Matthew Mercer. Even though that's technically not even true to begin with. I will defend Awakening having the best DLC content out of all the other Fire Emblem games.
Don't they have like a sauna DLC, whatever it's supposed to?
I'd say best DLC in terms of you can actually fight the other Fire Emblem characters from each and every game, which I'm like, thank you.
Ike?
Yes.
I was joking.
No, you can fight Ike, you can fight Lynn, you can fight Roy, you can literally fight any of the main characters of any of the previous Fire Emblem games and a couple of their units.
You're in little ball. Oh yeah. Darn it! Well, I probably lost because of that. Yeah, we lost.
Which all I can say is, Warriors. Why did you take lessons from your Awakening part when you made this game?
Because influences.
Because they were fucking lazy and think to go with only the popular shit.
Influences. Alright, well, I'm a little late, so that must mean it's time for story. No, honestly, the Moron part I was talking about earlier, I kept calling the first boss a toaster, but really it was an oven. I should have said toaster oven.
Kind of wasn't the same, really. Doesn't matter. You're burning toast regardless.
And that's why I should have said toaster oven. It would have made more sense. Hey, sorry I haven't been here a while. You okay? You good?
She's missing her cousin.
So you're good. Alright, great. Hey, there's the toaster oven.
Just in case, just to answer Will's question, since he's never going to ask as to why am I playing story mode even though I beat the game? Simple. I want to maximize everything.
I don't care. I do it for Hyrule Warriors.
Tell that to me and how much of a mental problem I have when it comes to playing Fire Emblem Warriors.
Hold on. That is not a page. Welcome to Up the Canyon, the world's most gorgeous gore. Gorge, not gore. This is a kid's game. Collect all the commemorative souvenir stickers. Why do I get for getting all the stickers? I get something right.
You don't need to collect all of those. I think you just get them automatically.
I died. I died in a hub world. Good start.
Oh, it's a good thing you don't have lives.
Yeah, in the hub world.
Good thing you don't have lives.
Next area. Suction cup lookout. Suction. Oh, green. Save 6. I'm gonna roll 3. You have forsaken the Mario name. How dare you? Alright, let's see. Where to start? Where to start? I'm gonna guess it's up here. No, I can't. It's flat up there. One. Now I can. Very selective. Ow. Oh, green question mark. You're on. No. No. Oh. Let's try this again. There you are. Oh! Wow. This green balloon's really tricky. No. Oh! Alright, I am building a path here. I haven't even started the level yet.
Not even bother inking the floor.
I'm an agent in training.
How long have you been doing matches?
It's different. Ancient.
How long have you been doing matches?
It's different.
No, it's the exact same thing. Whatever you practice in here, you practice in the battle.
Says you don't fight octopus. Or octopi. Now I'm hungry. At least that's what someone who didn't have an excuse would say. My excuse? I completely forgot.
The first rule of a squid. If you want to go faster, you have to ink your territory.
This is probably all for a sticker.
I think.
Right now, this is all for a sticker. I don't even like Paper Mario Sticker Star. No one likes Paper Mario Sticker Star.
Sticker. It could be a sticker from Birth by Sleep.
Ah! I gotta save the Zapfish. No, I gotta get a balloon. Oh, I completely missed. No, I missed. Get back here. This is why the Kingdom Hearts 3 playthrough is gonna go gloriously bad. Because I can't get a single optional quest. Get it! Oh, I missed again. I think it's better if I just do the whole thing. Oh, there's nothing. Alright, I gotta practice this jump. Otherwise, I'm just gonna keep failing at it. No! I already failed at it. We got this. Go! Nope. Oh, I get it. I think I understand now. Let's do this. Then do this. There we go. The grate scared me. I must not be afraid of the grate. I just can't be a squid in the grate.
Are you a kid or a squid?
Yes. Jump. Get up. Oh goody, I was right. It's another dang sticker. Oh well. At least I got it. Now for an even harder task. Finding a dang quest. Oh, well I found the exit. How good that's gonna do. Oh, good! Finally, I found a level. What level is it? 7. Awesome. I'm on the right path. Ooh, a Sheldon request.
Now, this is a new thing, because since now that you beat the first boss and Sheldon is now slightly joining you, he wants you to do specific, these missions, but do it with a weapon. Instead of your default weapon, you're going to be using whatever stuff that he gives you.
Might as well give it a try. Liking it so far. Something smells fishy and it's not my breath. Squeegee! Go get him, Squeegee! Woohoo! Good job.
Wanna know something funny?
Sure.
Notice how there's ink on top of it?
Yeah.
You can ride on Squeegee.
Gimme, 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 gimme.
I knew that would make him happy.
Gimme, 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 gimme.
You gotta attract him.
Come here. I got some ink for you. Come here, get some ink. Alright, ink. Here. Come get it. Woo! Best day ever. I'm riding on a Squeegee. Now all I need to do is ride on a Zamboni. Oh! Can I climb up this tree? I can climb up this tree.
The reason why I say Splatoon Special Edition is because in the original Splatoon 2, there wasn't really any special challenges when playing the original story mode. In order to get challenges in story mode, you need to have amiibos. They would give you missions such as, try to beat this mission with limited amount of ink. That or some challenges like, try to beat this with the roller.
Look, I'm shooting on rails! It's gonna happen for a boss later, isn't it? Oh, come on. You're riding a rail and you're practically shooting at balloons. It practically begs for a boss fight.
Which one?
All of them.
All of them?
All of them! Send in everyone!
Which one?
Everyone!
One thing I love about that image was that was used especially in, I forget which season on My Little Pony MLP. One of the characters' face was made for that.
Oh, let's go faster. Oh, look! It's a sprinkler sending out enemy ink. How cute.
You can destroy it.
Sweet. Oh, that's the Zapfish up there. Oh, where's my scroll? I want to be better at that. Then again, it's not like the levels are completely long, so it's not gonna be the end-all be-all if I miss it.
For what?
Scrolls.
You can revisit the level anytime, so it's not so much as a lost cause. They're not a first time, first serve.
Ah, I know. Thank goodness. Another
Otherwise,
huge squeegee.
Otherwise, this be a Tails game.
Heyo! Presumably Chronicles. Huh?
Which one? Cause I think Sorta 2 has its own, depending on which one you look at it from a certain side quest.
Oh jeez, it was a kitty. Oh, go for high ground, go for high ground. I don't care if it's an enemy. Oh, I died. No, I didn't. Is that a bomber? I'm just very slow. Never mind, I died. Now, 2 lives. Two lives.
You just let that thing hit you.
Yep.
And again, you're not following the first one. Ink your territory.
That's it. That's it. That's it. Come on. Booyah! And I wasted it just like that. Are you kidding me? No!
It's you, let it hit you.
No! I tried to escape.
You let it hit you.
No, I did not. You're just saying things to mess with my mind. That are probably true, but nonetheless. I'm getting the sprinkler first. Fine, I'll play the long game with you. Booyah! Face my purple wrath! Booyah! Alright, we're good. We're good. We're getting out of here, son. We're getting out. You're my hero. Yeah, after I died 2 times. Oh no! Oh come on! I can't even climb glass!
Nope. It's not inkable.
I must obtain. How can I obtain? I want it. I want it. I want it. Finally,
Go back to one of another platform. Can you go back and ink there?
Hold on, I can't hear what you're saying. I'm inking an octopus that's riding a helicopter power from New Super Mario Bros. I see what you did there, Nintendo.
That was there since Wii U.
No, New Super Mario Bros. Wii.
No, I mean for those Octolings with a copter on. Pretty sure that's been there since the first game.
Yes, but they're riding. They have that mushroom with the helicopter for a head. That's been there since Wii.
You.
Joke not getting to you. Moving on. Okay, what's that up? There we go! Okay, now to figure out that platform. Ah! Whee! I got the fishy.
Hooray, you got the fishy.
Oh! Why are you here? Why are you here? No, 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 you get away from me! Here, take the bomb. ever been so afraid in my life. That's Resident Evil 7 levels of creepiness. This is for kids' game.
This is also Nintendo we're talking. They somehow know how to hide creepy things inside children's games.
Thanks, Paper Mario.
Super Paper Mario.
Yes. Final checkpoint, huh? Thank you for your armor.
This is the key to my heart.
No. No, it's the boss key.
I think one of my favorites was, in, Chugga Conroy's LP. I think it was in, Wind Waker. They never called it the boss key, they called it the big key.
Shows you have guts.
So, it messed with Chugga, because he, even at later parts where he said he was going to remind himself to say big key, and he kept telling himself that, he kept calling it the boss key in the end.
That almost sounds as messed up as someone who called the sticker, called the puzzle piece of the game was 2 stickers.
To be fair, they're kind of one and the same, so...
Yeah, but to get tormenting about it, so it's gonna be the running joke. What the? Okay, my gyro's control so I don't care if I'm doing this the wrong way. Oh, right, here. And just so much out of that. I think I did, but you can't tell.
I think I should not in your territory to know if you did.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, well, you know, there's a whole other section. I said final checkpoint, so. Yeah, I'm curious about this part. I'm kind of weird to go all of a sudden over here. That scroll is near! I officially have pre-ordered Kingdom Hearts 3. I forget how long I pre-ordered Kingdom Hearts 3. I feel like it's been months since I pre-ordered it.
It's like, where's my free t-shirt?
Where's my poster? Oh well. If I missed a scroll, I missed a scroll. I'll come back in the future. Okay, I know this is... Yeah! Hey, wait a minute. Where are you going, dude? Where are you going? Hey! You're my ride! Man. Fine, I'll do it the long way.
You didn't get on it soon enough.
Come here. No, other way. Hey, I gave my lives back. Should not have been that hard to get you, but here we are. Mine! Hug that Zapfish! That was harder than it should have been. 5 to go.
And that's only just the one level. in Area 2.
We're gonna have so much fun. Wait, I'm doing this mission again. Why am I doing this again?
You accidentally click it. If you want to get out, press the pause button. Press the plus button, and you can exit out there and go back to Octo Canyon.
I'm not the kid. Oh, hi. How are you doing? This is actually tough to go. Do you realize what I'm missing out on by being here? I don't know. Your not existing solo career? Ooh, sorry. Too soon.
Are you really just trying to be a dick?
No. Squid.
You.
Oh, wait, what? Oh! Oh, I did the middle point section. Wow. Okay. Okay, wow. I did level 4 of World 2. Now I see why that was difficult. Ooh, blue balloon question mark!
Well, so much for doing them in order.
So much for doing them in order. I'm sorry, I did the first one I went to.
Well, in terms of if you were trying to keep promise of doing them in order, it's like, well, so much for that.
Oh, it's only this. No, don't you fly away at me. Oh, you flew away at me. I would have pre-ordered it, but I haven't played Kingdom Hearts since summer 2017. I'm not too burnt by sleep. Oh! Prepare for the internet to be full of Kingdom Hearts 3 content.
Now prepare for how many things that you're not going to understand, especially in the irony of if you're the type of person that says, I only believe in Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2.
Oh, no, yeah.
So, yeah, my brother's gonna have a fun time understanding as to what's going on.
Yeah, no, you're doomed. You are doomed. I'm sorry, but you are doomed.
Nah, I'll let my brother get the better reaction so I can explain everything to him, but otherwise, I'm not gonna tell him anything.
Yeah, that's how I felt with Union Cross.
Hey, to be fair, in your... I don't blame you in thinking that similarness to how that you kind of wish for it to be on a console. And to my fairness, if that was the case, I would gladly play it.
If you should tell me, what's Lux?
Tales of Vesperia.
Yeah, how ironic. The game you're playing now told you what Lux was compared to the movie you had to watch.
Yeah, you know what's funny is how they explain that. Because it involves Blastia.
Yeah, isn't that ironic,
because here's the thing, you do not hear that word often, so I'm guessing what, that's supposed to be like Latin for light, I guess?
I suppose so. Oh, look! Dualies! Yes!
Please use these as taking notes according to what Marie tells you to do.
Do a barrel roll.
Dodge roll.
Same thing.
No, that's an aileron roll.
You're up and jump with speed by riding on rock. So wait, I already do that. Let me guess, we're gonna do grind rail and switching.
You're gonna be learning fast.
I already am. And I missed the onion ring! No! Let me have my onion rings!
The funny thing is, they call it squid ring. I'm like, bullshit, that's onion ring.
And not the
No, because for anyone else, they know that's an onion ring because, gee, what does that look like in terms of food-wise? An onion ring.
Oh, that's not where I was going O. I'm going O because there's probably going to be none copies left.
That may be fine, but the half the time, as I said, like when Will was making me watch that movie, on the one hand, I'm like, is this necessary? And even afterward, I'm just like, are we sure this is necessary?
I'm going to I'm going to safely assume yes. You watch. You're gonna somehow make that relevant.
No, I'm not saying it in a wrong way, but it's like, are we sure, like, how, like, in terms of how necessary this is, and in terms of explaining for Kingdom Hearts 3, because it's like, it's kind of like in a joking, it's like, oh sure, you wonder if someone's like, okay, but it's like, in the long run, does this even matter in your current quest?
I mean, to be fair, if it was in the compilation... It's the only reason I think it's relevant. It was in the compilation. Square wouldn't have put that in the compilation unless they knew it was necessary.
It just leaves like a more of a weirdness in how it's like, oh sure, you tell us it's a traitor, but it's like, okay, one, have they ever found the traitor? And two, is the traitor alive?
Have they ever found the trailer? You mean of the overtime we've...
You know what I meant, you shithead. I'm just, you know how like some words are close together.
Hey, when I messed up, you do that to me. I got full range here.
Yeah, but I don't laugh out loud.
I do. But
you get what I mean. It's like, are we
anyway.
sure we found the traitor? And the question would be, is the traitor still alive?
Okay, here's the thing. I'm pretty sure you might have missed this. If you did, I don't blame you. When Gula was mentioning the traitor, they say they would bear the sigil.
According to that. But it's like, have we even met the person who has a sigil, even though that's hard to say, because if it was technically our current Xehanort, that'd be hard considering it's going based more on body than it is so much on, you know, anything else. I mean, to be fair, I'm not sure, but I think that's going to be revealed in Kingdom Hearts 3. Spoiler alert, the trailer's going to be based on those guys we saw at Daybreak Town in Kingdom Hearts 3. That's my guess.
No, they're dead.
No, just those weird guys we saw in Daybreak Town in Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh,
like,
oh, you mean the
like,
dandelion?
It's just those weird guys we saw in the mask circling around in Daybreak Town. It's like, are you guys the traitors?
You did not die in the Keyblade War or the traitor.
Like, are you guys just circling around saying you want Dominoes? It's like, we've been standing here for so long. Is anyone gonna say anything? Yeah. Can we order food?
I have read the entire Kingdom Hearts wiki. Oh, I imagine there are people who do that.
You need brain bleach is what you need.
Separate as I imagine there are people that did that and they think they're okay.
No.
No.
If anything, it's more like the joking as to, you know what's the best world that should have been in Chain of Memories? Tarzan, because everyone really hates that world.
Yeah, well, blame Disney for losing the rights.
I mean, like, Tarzan was not in Recoded, right?
No.
Like, yeah, let's bring back Tarzan, you know, the fun world that was supposed to be...
Tarzan never returned. Never. And if I'm gonna be perfectly honest...
I'm not saying it should return now, but like, in jokingly how in other previous games, it's like, you know, you're rehashing the very exact same levels of Kingdom Hearts 1, but like, the only thing that's missing is Tarzan.
No, I missed my ticket! I want that ticket! I can actually use that food shop they talked about. You know, the sad part is, even with the League A saw, it pretty much also confirmed something that I was pretty sure of for quite a while.
But
That the Keyblade Graveyard is going to be an official playable world.
no, I knew from the beginning that they have to motherfucking bring back the Keyblade Graveyard, because it's like, come on, you made this build as if because, and the whole point is like, we're gonna go back to the very area that was the Keyblade Graveyard to then being it again.
Yeah, but here's the reason why I was always conflicted about that, is because I know that eventually a battle was going to take place there. It's just, I missed again.
One thing I also wish to joke about is like, what if unironically Keyblade Graveyard was Zebra Town?
Oh, you son of a gun.
Even though that's not true, but like, what if technically that was Zebra Town? It's like,
yeah, technically it isn't. It would have been funny, but
that would have been very sad if that was, to be like, just imagine anyone who has been playing all of that is.
I want that scroll. No. I told you what the final boss of the original Kingdom Hearts key was, right? Did I tell you that?
On the Union Cross?
No. Key. The original version. I might as well try.
Hang on, you gotta remind me which game specifically, because again, like, which version?
Yeah.
Like, you're playing, or the one that's supposed
version.
to be after?
The first version. Technically, Union Cross has 3 versions.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying, because of how ridiculous it is that why is there so many fucking versions, especially when the fact that...
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts Key, Kingdom Hearts... I forgot the second version, but the third version is Union Cross.
I'd have to be so many names just to say they're all one and the same, because really, it's taking place before the events of Birth by Sleep, even though really, one of them should just really not be existent, and you know which one I'm talking about.
Anyway, to tell you basically, the final boss of the original Pro which, by the way, did have a final boss. It was the Keyblade War itself.
But eventually you die.
Actually, yeah, after the battle ends, you do die.
No, I wasn't sure, like, would the joke be, like, you die in the middle of the battle or something?
No.
That,
you know how
or in the end, you're the last one standing, but you're completely exhausted that you just collapse, and you just literally die from that.
Yeah,
continue.
hero dualies.
But continue.
Anyway, you know how you can choose the 5 unions I talked about?
Yeah.
The final boss is the other 4 leaders of the unions you didn't choose.
So you can't even fight your own master?
No.
I guess that makes sense, but at the same time, it's almost like, you mean we can't choose our very own master because I guess she's the only one that continued her role all the way to the very end?
Oh, she died too.
No, I mean, like, in jokingly speaking, like, you can't fight your own master, even though I guess in some arguments she continued her role to the very end.
I mean, technically, you don't even have to choose Master Ava. You can choose the other 4 unions.
You mean I can't kill Matthew Mercer?
Oh, you can. Just don't pick
What do you mean I can't kill Matthew Mercer? It's Matthew Mercer!
Anyway, after that, all the other warriors die, including you. So, yeah, that sucks.
Doesn't matter in terms of, even though I know I shouldn't say it doesn't matter, but like, what difficulty setting are all of them are?
Oh, I don't know. We never got that final boss. That was Japan exclusive.
I'd say Japan gets all the cool stuff, but this is something I question in how does you define this one to being a cool stuff?
Well, here's the reason why there are 3 versions. Union Cross technically also takes place after the final boss of Kingdom Hearts Key.
Meaning, is there a true continuity as to whoever your one of your character fights?
Who the heck knows?
Assuming this is still the, you know, jokingly as you said, you in the spirit that is inside, what's his name?
Huh?
Your spirit that you're inside, what's his name again?
Oh, Chirithy.
Not Cheersy, the other, the one dude, the one that you said that he has you inside.
Huh?
The player.
Yeah. Oh, the player's you.
No, I mean the one who is you're traveling with. You said that one boy.
Yes, Chirithy. Oh, no, not him. Ephemer. And no, he's not a spirit.
No, I thought you said that I was traveling with him, like he's...
You travel with Chirithy. You don't travel with Ephemer.
I thought you said I was following Ephemer.
No.
And you need to explain it again!
Yeah, when did I say that?
You said that in the movie!
When?
During the cutscene with Ephemer.
I don't recall ever saying that.
In the cutscene when Ephemer was talking with Ava.
Ava.
Avocado.
Yes. No, I never said that. I said he was the new leader of the Foretellers. You never follow him. You're dead.
So you're saying that my body is inside Cherisy?
No, you're just dead.
So the avatar is following Cherisy?
No.
Then what is the point of Cherisy then, other than she exists?
The Chirithy is your companion. That's it.
And what you saying about the whole that this person is using crap?
The avatar is you. You are the character. You make the avatar, you're the character.
This is why you couldn't have been a confusing teacher at times.
I'm not being confusing. I'm literally speaking the truth.
You're being confusing in my head half the time.
I'm telling you. The avatar you make, the main character of the story, is you. That's literally what I said, and that's really not that confusing.
I thought you said I was following, like, Emperor at some point down the road.
Technically, yes, but technically
That's
no.
why I was asking as to what was that whole scenario thing.
That was in Union Cross, not in back cover.
Because that part I was asking about in terms of that part, so to speak.
Yeah, no.
Not the back cover, but the Union Cross thing, or so to speak.
Yeah. Oh.
See why I say you're very confusing?
Yeah, no. You never said which part. You never told me that section was what you're talking about. No. In that part of the movie, he met you. That's it. That's all the relevance of that.
That's it?
That's it.
In what scenes exactly, do I dare ask?
You never see... Again, you never meet your avatar in the movie. The avatar is not the main character
No,
of the
like
movie.
where your so-called avatar meets him, so to speak, jokingly.
I would tell you, but that was in the starting missions. Like, first hundreds, I think.
Does it even matter?
In the long run? Probably not.
Playing it, speaking.
Oh, there's a reason you should be playing it.
You're asking someone who is very lazy and will go out of the way to just grind any other game than that.
Let's put it this way. In the most recent cutscene, you're brought back into the plot. You're still dead, but you're a part of the plot.
You revived me.
No, you're never revived. You're dead.
No, you said I was sort of brought back, but it's like, so in that case, then it looks exactly revives me then.
Brought back into the plot. I never said you were brought back to life.
Yeah, so who brought me back?
No one. You're dead.
You said I was brought back to the plot, so and jokingly speaking, who brought me back?
Oh, Ephemer.
Thank you.
And
You're
Skull.
saying that I don't. You're saying I don't get jokes.
You never once said that was a joke. So
I never said
anything that was lost on
fully back to. I never asked in terms of saying, "Oh, you're slowly brought back to life because reasons," but rather more like jokingly, like, "So okay, so apparently, if I'm brought back to the plot, that means someone brought me."
Yeah, Ephemer.
Otherwise, the joke could have been Nabora.
Actually, you want to know why? Because apparently Lorium thinks you're the one that killed his sister.
Unless there's a mission that says I did, then that would make all the more sense.
Actually, that was the last cutscene we got in the update. So,
well, in terms of like, if how to humor in terms of that, like, unless a mission sort of says that, then that wouldn't be too far from the truth. But because in your case, we're still new and understanding it, that means that we don't exactly know who killed her.
Yeah, that's the point. No one knows who killed her. No one. That's the point of Lorium, aka malicious somebody.
Oh, it's a somebody, alright.
Doesn't Unchained Keygen Cross take place before the Keyblade War? How can it take place at the Kingdom Hearts Key if that game ends with the Keyblade War? Why does the mobile game even exist? Plot. Again, this is why we have multiple versions.
Welcome to my world, Joey, in terms of how, what the fuck in this logic, when again, as I said in the movie, did we really need a Union Cross when, honestly, I would've been fine if the whole thing was just, oh, this takes place before the Keyblade War, and as said by the Master of Masters, a prophecy was gonna happen. Lo and behold, he was sort of right. But then, like, hey, look, we get to a Keyblade War because of accidental communications, and the thing was, like, not any of them were wrong. They were just not good in terms of how, even though it may be the excuse of bad communications, to them, they were trying to follow their master's wishes, but they just don't know how to get each other in because they were each and every the apprentice of the master, so to speak. The so-called idea of who they think is the traitor, but in terms doesn't know exactly who the actual traitor is. They created the war accidentally.
Yep.
Otherwise, you can make a joke about the whole argument of, are we sure the master saw this coming? To which it'd be like, gee, I don't know, let's ask the master. Oh wait, he disappeared. How close am I on the ball right there?
Could you repeat it? I honestly missed it.
Like, you know how you can make the joke how, you know, anyone who says they have a fortune-telling power and they say, I can see into the future, and how you can ask them, it's like, I do the whole smart-ass comments like, are you sure you saw this coming? One hand, we could be the whole smartest and say, like, where's the Master of Masters to see where that all of his pupils are slowly fighting against each other, but we don't know because he disappeared.
Yep, pretty much. Okay, yeah, but Joey, to technically answer your question, Union Cross takes before and after the Keyblade War.
And how, in terms of how specifically, it's mostly the after.
Yeah, part way through the story, what was I? Oh yeah, part way through the story, the cutscenes go to the future after the Keyblade War finishes, for you to be introduced to the 5 new foretellers.
The Dandelions, aka Ava's so-called little workers that she was trying to fulfill her role, which she did.
I said 5. I said 5, not hundreds.
No, in terms of the ones that she was working on, which she did, and she was making like secret ones, so technically she was still fulfilling her role correctly.
Yeah, technically, she's the only one that really succeeds her role, to be perfectly honest. When you really think about it. Anyway,
I guess, remember what I said jokingly about how it's like you could have made the argument of how you could have faced her as a traitor? Like, take her on as like, that'd be like the most darkening thing, but yet hilarious at the same time. Go after your own fucking master.
No, but, in case you don't know who the 5 new foretellers are, not the ones you saw last night, they are Ephemer, who you saw in the movie.
Yeah. You
Skull.
just contradict yourself.
I meant the ones in animal masks.
No,
I'm
I mean,
sorry.
in terms of what you mentioned in the movie, you said whom you never met. Technically, we met Emperor, so just want to correct you on that one.
Touche. Scold, who you did not meet. Ventus. Yes, that Ventus.
How to explain why Ventus? Remember how they said that he is the one who can create the Keyblade? That's why.
New character, Brain? Brain? Yeah. His name is Brain.
Is there a pinky?
No. Believe me, I wish I was... I wish I was kidding with that name. And, finally, the 5th one, Lorium, aka Merlucia's somebody.
His sister.
No, his sister was actually meant to be a foreteller, but before she can be with the others, she was killed.
Wasn't that her name?
Yeah, Strelitzia. Or Streliza.
Oh, different name, different name.
Yeah. It's either Strelitzia or Streliza. I forget. I have to
I
look
thought
on
you
the
were
wiki.
saying Lorium was Marluxia's sister, sorry.
Yes. And anyway, in future cutscenes, he actually goes to the data version of Daybreak Down and meets up with Larxene somebody. So that's technically how they're acknowledging each other. Again, that's as far as we've gotten, because after Ephemer realizes that Lorium's talking about you, that's where that ends. At least here in America. Japan, they've gotten a lot ahead of us.
As for why won't they give it to us? Because who knows fucking reasons.
Localization.
Who knows what the fuck are the reason?
Yeah, Peach, remember all the way back when I showed you that cutscene with Maleficent? That's mission 841.
I would have been fine. I would have been fine if the joke was just, oh, apparently, because burst by sleep. I would have been fine with that logic, but you're telling me that it's thanks to this. That's how she slowly learns about the princesses and whatnot.
Actually, technically when she appears, it's, after Kingdom Hearts 1. Apparently, when she supposedly died.
Even though that's not how death works.
Yes.
I say that, and I'm playing a Kingdom Hearts game, so really, what is true death?
Yeah, if I can slightly continue. She meets an elusive figure. Yes, we don't know who that figure is. And apparently they mentioned... Huh?
It might as well just be Lushu.
It could be Lushu.
No, in terms of juggling speaking, we might as well just say, let's just pretend it's Lushu, even though it's not.
Yeah, the mystery person pretty much tells us that Maleficent has been traveling through the data versions of the world thanks to the Book of Prophecies to try and rewrite her story so that she doesn't end up dying. That can't happen. How she came back to Kingdom Hearts 2, apparently that cutscene explains it. I don't remember at this point.
No, I'd say it's bullshit, even though, really, considering in terms of how she came back, you could say that's also questionable as to how that works.
Again, people can theorize it better than me. I'm just relaying the information.
If I had to pretend to make my own series, memory.
I mean, yeah, technically, the Three Good Berries did remember Maleficent, and apparently that's how she came back.
Even though that may be the most dumbest logic, really. If you only had Kingdom Hearts 2 logic of asking as to how did she came back,
They remembered her. That's it.
say her name 3 times and she appears like Candyman.
Alright, well, yeah, so that's the thing. No one knows who killed Strelitzia, and apparently one of the 5 new foretellers is responsible for killing Strelitzia. So since Lauriam is Strelitzia's brother, sorry, it can't be him. So that leaves 4 suspects.
Why would honestly a brother kill his own sister?
It's been theorized. We don't know yet.
No. Like in terms of like how in weird like certain clichéness, it's because why would that ever be a fucking thing?
So yeah, that technically leaves 4 suspects: Ventus, Ephemer, Brain, or Scold.
My money's on
have been
Ventus.
going.
He realized that she knows what she's gonna get herself into and made the mistake of killing her.
People are going nuts figuring out who it is. Because they think that's the traitor the Book of Prophecies was trying to accomplish.
If that proves true, then that would technically mean that, yeah, the traitor's still alive. So, Gulia, you fucked up.
Gulia! Yes! Your punishment is we mess up your name. Oh, my head.
All of these names are fucking weird in terms of that movie. Just look, just all of them. At least it wasn't that hard understanding Sora and Riku and Kairi, but then you get to hear it's like, what the hell are these goddamn names? They're bad as trying to remember all the Fire Emblem names.
Come on, I mean, you got Sakura, Camilla, Corrin, the other Corrin, Orin? Sword guy? Other sword guy? Third sword guy? I got nothing.
Did I remind you that Will is very a professional when it comes to knowing Fire Emblem characters? The fact that would you be hilarious if I told him that there is actually a character named Kyle?
I believe it.
You want to know what game?
Okay, apparently we met Octo Terminators.
Welcome to one of the more interesting stages, being the fact that you have to take care of Octolings. And here's a little funny thing. You saw for a split second how one of them had seaweed on their head? That's to tell you, their so-called rank. And no, that's to tell you that it tells you what
ultimate rank, salad.
No.
Oh, come on.
You see interesting funny bits. Instead of going level by level, notice how this area looks kind of like one of the areas you probably have done in the battle in Splatoon 2. Does it remind you of anything?
Can't hear you. Too busy getting stuff.
Does this place remind you of anything?
It reminds me I need to play more Splatoon 2.
This is one of the areas that isn't exactly in the, one of those levels you see in your previous places. This is actually one of those battle areas you do in Turf Wars.
Yeah, Pichu, you should probably I didn't do Turf War yet.
Yes, you have.
Have?
Yeah,
what the heck
you
am I
done
thinking
plenty
of?
on the online mode.
What the heck am I thinking of?
I'm thinking of like the professional stuff, even though they're all one and the same. It's just the matter of the battle areas are all they always change rotatingly. But instead of going level by level collecting Zapfish, you're collecting all these mini Zapfish.
Oh great, it's the Silver Stars all over again.
Yes and no.
Yeah, you're right, this is more fun.
here's the thing. Collecting the Zapfish is your checkpoints.
Question: are Octolings in infinite? Do they infinitely respawn? Or are they dead? They're dead.
How many times you died? They only appear in certain areas.
And yet there's still a scroll to collect.
Oh, trust me, just look at everywhere and checking as to what you inked at, and you can easily find them. These are what I call the best way to know if you're fighting the scroll and the anchovium, whatever. Oh, sorry, sardinium.
I would say bless you, but I've done that too. No, but
Because
seriously, in my head.
At the very least, it's just one giant area. It's not like, oh, different mini platforms.
Hold on. We never know which of the 5 foretells was the one consumed by dark. Oh, you're right! We technically never do! We never find out who had that dark Cherokee. Now, question. Does the level end after we collect the final Zapfish?
Yes.
Okay. That's 7. Oh, I see.
And if I forget if
yes,
I forget what happens should you die. I want to say go back to your little starting area, but at the very least, you still collect all the Zapfish you collected.
And I almost found out the hard way. Octoling is on me. There's a scroll.
I'm trying to remember what the stage area that you're fighting in. I want to say it's the Antwell Park or something.
Yay, I got the one with seaweed. Can I go home now? Oh!
Nope.
That's an even bigger seaweed. Thank you, Mama. Yay, I did it. Did I? I did. Sick. Give me that sardine. Thank you. Oh, this Zapfish is mine. That was probably the coolest mission yet.
They're really fun.
And yet this whole time we've been ranting about Kingdom Hearts Union Cross.
Well, because, again, it's still a lot to process, and again, we only have about, what, 12 days?
On the one hand, I kinda regret showing it. On the other hand, I still don't know how relevant that's gonna be.
Again, as I said, it's kind of one of those mixed matches of, are we sure this is necessary sort of definition on the good and the bad side.
I mean, here's the thing. You did see the black box. I'm pretty sure it's coming back in Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh, definitely.
You met Lushu and the Master of Masters. I'm sure they'll come back in some shape or form.
Which leaves a real big question as to, even though, again, as you told me, that we never get to see what their faces look like, it's kind of one of those, can we at least get a good idea of a hint, even though, while I don't mind that we never get to see their face ever again, give us a hint as to what kind of arm body feature this guy is.
I mean, technically, we do know something. The Master of Masters' eye is on No Name, so I guess we can say he has blue eyes, not yellow. So, I guess we got that.
Still leaves the weird hint of how he says, like, oh, He'll still be sorta alive, but again, he just disappeared, and the only thing you have is his freaking eye.
I got the Book of Prophecies, and all I got was this lousy plot.
All I got was this lousy Keyblade that for some odd reason has my master's eyeball.
Hey, that is not a lousy Keyblade. That is a sick looking.
No. Like, and jokingly speaking, let's see what you get for a reward out of this. I got a book. I got a book. I got a book.
I got a rock.
I got a book and an extra page. I got a Keyblade, a box, and literally his eyeball.
Huh. Wah. Oh wait, I already did that same mission. Hold on. Anyway, I do want to at least get to the boss. After the boss, I think we can do ourselves a favor and call it. As far as the story.
Alex, I want to kill you.
What?
What? Who said that?
I'm sorry I showed you back cover, okay? I never thought an hour would lead to so many hours of frustration.
Kill you for that? No, I just want to kill you in Splatoon 2.
No, you want to ink me. There's a difference.
Yes, I want to kill you by inking you.
Mwah! Good night, everybody.
It's like, with what color? What do you think? Good night, everybody.
Purple.
No.
Let's see. Gold. Amber gold.
No.
Oh, I know what it is. I'm just not gonna say it.
What?
Yes.
I didn't say that.
Who said that?
You're the one that's thinking it.
All that really matters now for Game 3 is that there was a traitor, a war broke out involving the Keyblade, and now Xehanort is trying to get the Keyblade in order to redo the methods. Oh, somehow I don't think so. Hero Charger! Oh no, this is a sniper rifle, isn't it? This isn't a sniper rifle?
That's a sniper rifle. So, unlike most other things, you have the best range of them all, and you have some good precision in terms of sniping.
I'm doomed.
Welcome to me and when it comes to any shooting game. I just hope Will doesn't have to use this for a boss fight. Otherwise, that would be sad.
No. Stop right there. Stop right there. These bosses were good. Stop.
Oh yeah, what do you think of the missile? Or sorry, let's compare. I was gonna say, let's compare to an octo bombsai. By the way, there you go. That's.
I mean, it's got good long range. I'll give it that.
There are some people who can be good at using those things, and I had at least one moment in a Splatoon where that everyone had nothing, at least all the opponent had nothing but that. Then how my team lost because apparently they don't know how to handle snipers.
Overwatch in a nutshell. At least we got these funk freshy beats. What's this about Kingdom Hearts? Did you even know that series?
Oh, was this about Splatoon 2?
Splatoon 2? I thought this was Kingdom Hearts 3. They did say we were getting unique worlds.
Yeah, you say unique worlds at this point, we may as well just easily summarize what each world is like, given as to how you keep showing us all the exact same worlds that are going to be the only things we get to visit in Kingdom Hearts 3.
You know, besides the original worlds.
It's almost like they don't want to show us what the final world is.
They did, though.
No, I mean in terms of whether or not how big can you like travel through in that world.
Someone spoiled that, by the way. I didn't see it, but someone did spoil that.
Can I murder them?
YouTube will probably do that for you.
Ah, but I want to murder them.
Too bad, you got the 7-Eleven Keyblade. You only get a free drink every day.
What's a drink?
Sea salt smoothies. Yes.
That sounds disgusting.
Someone will make it. Oh god, bullet bills! Am I gonna get past that? Simple. Dodge.
Dodge!
That's a key, I gotta...
By the way, I had some bit of group friends on Discord that I was listening to, talking about how at first they thought that the creator, like someone was complaining about Videl in Dragon Ball Super, only to then realize the misunderstanding that if anything, it's more of the excuse that Toriyama does not know what to do with most of these characters. So in the end, the best way to end them up is to have Videl be a wife.
Boy, does it not sound like Groovy in general. Have over 100 characters, don't know what to do with them? That's cool. New episode coming out tomorrow? I am pumped.
When is it coming on YouTube?
Good luck. I have no idea.
I spent most of my time, like, the past couple of days watching nothing but a couple of episodes of Fillmore. Very good show, by the way. If anything, I'd make the argument that I think that's the only cartoon show that so far, even, like, to this day, that's the only cartoon kid show that is basically a cop show. Because can you think of any kid show that isn't anime-ish that does cop shows?
You got me.
I'm not your sister.
Well, apparently you're Xehanort. I'm Xehanort.
Everybody's Xehanort! Woo! Everybody do the Xehanort party! That's not the Xehanort party.
It says you.
Kingdom Hearts in a nutshell. Everyone's a Xehanort. And it's just like the SpongeBob episode of "You're Squidward, you're Squidward." I'm Squidward. Is there any other Squidward am I missing? Meow.
I feel like this entire part's just been raging about Kingdom Hearts. I'm not sure if that's okay or not.
We're Kingdom Hearts fans. It's about the equivalent of when it comes to brain trash commentators complaining about a Sonic game. Whether that's meant to be a positive or a negative, regardless, they will always find something to talk about of Sonic.
Oh, too soon.
Nah? Remember, I recall, like, especially since I love to keep watching the highlights of their Sonic Mania. They said, like, it's Sonic Mania because we keep talking about it and we never stop shutting up about it.
Still too soon. To many fans, it's still too soon.
If anything, the only thing I'd say is too soon when they cracked the whole Sonic Force idea.
That's been in development since Sonic Lost World.
That was more in development when they showed up the damn trailer, literally in 2017.
Apparently not, and that really terrifies me.
And how infamous 2017 is the worst live streaming.
I'm changing weapons. I'm not gonna stick with this. Oh yeah.
What, did anyone have a sniper?
It's an okay weapon, but not my preference. Oh, come on, another weapon? What is it this time? Yes!
What?
Let me use it!
It's your boy!
Let me use it! Let me use it!
It's your baby!
Yes! Yes!
You didn't think that they would not give you a roller in this area?
I didn't expect it this soon. I'm happy.
You wanna know how very soon I get my weapon in this story mode?
Probably World 3. Alright, I'm alright. I'm doing this wrong way, but I don't care. Sonic Wars was 2017, and the movie is a completely different thing. Yeah, still too soon.
Yeah, I am terrified of the movie, and if anyone says that they say they like that movie, can I purge them?
Look, we won't know until we actually see it.
Have you seen what Sonic's legs look like?
Have you seen the trailer for the movie yet?
Have you seen Sonic's legs?
Yeah, and I don't care. I'm waiting for the trailer. I'm not gonna judge it until I see the trailer.
Sonic's legs.
Don't care.
His legs, man.
Don't care.
So you're saying you rather care in terms of how big of a highlight do you think Jim Carrey will be as a Dr. Eggman?
And Jim Carrey is Dr. Eggman?
Jim Carrey's Dr. Eggman.
We're doomed.
So would you rather have him be as the Grinch?
Yes.
Thank you.
Because then he's not ruining my childhood. My call, like, why could he not get you?
He's not the shape enough to be that kind of...
Neither is Jim Carrey! Fresh in makeup or not.
Here's the question, can any of them pull the stash? Let's be real.
No. They're probably gonna CG that. I'm betting now. Let's see how much of a train wreck it is. Yes, then! You're doing exactly what they want you to! Is that it? I don't think that was it. Oh well. If you go to see the movie just to see how bad it is, you're doing the opposite of boycotting it.
Me, when it comes to why you think I still do not want to watch that cancerous of a show that somehow had a movie, I don't care if you say it's good. If anything, I find it a crime that that thing got a movie.
Well, I'm sorry, it's just Jim Carrey as Dr. Eggman? That just doesn't sound right.
Comedy, man. It's just, can he be a good Eggman is the question.
I doubt he can. Eggman's more than just comedic moments.
He's an evil genius.
He wanted to kill Sonic in his Dark Dragoon boss battle. Can we not forget about that?
Not to mention, the iconic signature of Sonic's face is something that will be the one thing that will scar people for life if not done right. I will still say that the Pokemon Detective movie, some of the Pokemons look really scary as CGI in terms of being live.
Zephyr is some of the designs of Pokemon I really do like. But some of them, yeah,
I mean, I know how a lot of us like to joke around saying we want to have Pokemon, like, literally in the living room, but it's like... Is this what we wanted?
Here's the thing. I want the Sonic movie to be good, mainly because it could be a good video game movie. On the other hand, if you don't do Sonic right, you're not going to do it right for anyone. Trust us, we know. As Sonic fans, we know. People still debate on whether or not Sonic Mega 2 is actually good.
No, they debate almost a lot of old Sonic games if they were good or not. Like, not saying like classic Sonic games, but like, again, like, they go all the way back to
games
Sonic.
No one can touch in terms of bad.
I still say Sonic 3 Knuckles is still better than CD, but that's on my silly opinion. But as far as like the 3D-ness onward, it's like, oh, it's been like still debatable ever since Sonic Adventure.
Yeah, here's the thing. I want it to be good, but if Sonic isn't done right, it's not going to be done right, and everyone suffers.
At the very least, I can believe the Pokemon Detective movie will be good, because at the very least, it's a good thing it's not doing based on the show.
Yeah, if anything, I want to see the Detective Pikachu movie. But
I'll probably see it, be it not holding any high grounds for it.
yeah, I feel like I need to talk about the Sonic movie for a little bit now. I'm gonna pause the game again. It's just that with Sonic, it's different for a lot of people. No two people ever have the same opinion about Sonic. Like, some people like the Boost formula, some people like the Adventure formula. There's barely anyone that likes everything. That's the problem.
No one can defend the OC Sonic creations that you can make in Sonic Forces.
Yeah, here's the thing. Like, it's ironic that Sonic Colors and Sonic Generations got the most love from fans. And now, not so much, because Sonic Mania took over. But at the same time, here comes Sonic Forces that tries to appeal to everyone, and it backfires big time. So, I don't know. It's really hard. And, yeah. Feel free to chime in anytime. I'm just going to keep rambling.
Well, you know what to do, Mayor. Ramble, 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 ramble.
I'm just going to go fight the boss. Yeah, and... Wait, you're recommending a roller? Nice.
Yep, you can have a roller.
Nice.
Oh, you're at that boss fight. Now, here's a little funny thing. I remember this as being shown as a gameplay before they actually released it.
I will say this, the boss arenas really do look good. They really do look good.
Welcome to a really fun boss fight when you actually do see the introduction.
Yeah, I will. But, yeah, unfortunately, I know why Jim Carrey was picked. You're gonna have to go with celebrities that got people's names in it.
Because Hollywood.
And that's why they don't get video game movies right.
You can make an argument about, like, any kind of movie.
But video games in general, we all know video game movies
Disney
have
live
a huge
actions.
reputation for being bad. Anyway, let's actually see this boss.
If I had to pick an argument, this boss would probably be my favorite.
Ooh, okay. Out of the 5? Okay.
No, out of just the main ones, not counting the final boss. Again, when we get to the final boss, I'll say my opinion.
He has a roller.
Yep, welcome to what looks like a sumo roller match.
Oh, it is on! It is on! And he's on a unicycle!
Roll with it.
Yes!
With honor, the Octo Samurai.
It's on a unicycle!
I love how Marie says, "Do this for the honor of family," or something. It leads to the funny theory. It's like, okay, so you say about that, but are we sure that we actually have a family in this world of Inklings?
We have a unicycle!
I think we know Will's favorite.
This is so far my best boss in terms of design. He has a unicycle. And his unicycle turns into a bicycle.
When he gets serious, he'll do that.
That was only 1 hit.
Remember, the roller is quite powerful.
What? Okay, thank you. Oh, great. Now
As the phases goes on, he gets more creative on his work. So, be careful.
Oh, I died! I did not look for the eyes. That was my bad. I got you that time! Oh! Get away, get away, get away! Oh, I almost had one more hit on him. Come on. That's it. Get this tentacle. Woo! He'll spend more time playing himself playing Eggman. Oh, I'm sure he'll do his best in his performance. If Jim Carrey's funny, he'll be funny. Okay,
I'd say Jim Carrey, like I said, Jim Carrey is a good funny actor comedian.
And in that regard, he could be a good Eggman. It's whether or not he'll be an intimidating villain at the same time.
My only gripe in terms of as my defense, because again, out of my favorite Jim Carrey movies that he has played an actor be Liar Liar. And I will still defend him as I don't mind him in the Grinch movie because if anything it makes it more funny how he's the more redeemable character within that entire movie.
Oh, I love his performance. I will always defend him.
But in terms of the Sonic movie, putting in so-called his comedian as the Eggman is something I have a hard time seeing because one, I need to know what his egg suit is going to look like. And two, how iconic would he make the mustache look?
That's more on Hollywood rather than Jim, but I've seen it play. Okay, honestly, that was a pretty cool boss.
Now here's the funny thing. You did that as to what I think with the argument would be the most challenging in terms of that, because in the basic fight you're doing that with the roller. You can refight the boss fights anytime with different weapons. He's a joke without the roller.
They've been given a feminine touch. Oh no. Oh, I know where this is going.
No, not that.
No. They got Callie, don't they? Oh, look, there she is. Son of a gun.
I thought you were going with the whole you're sick of the feminine justice bullshit crap that you did.
No. I'm not stepping to that.
No, I thought you were saying you were getting so sick and tired. I was like, trust me, I agree with you, but that's not the case in this game. I don't think Nintendo would.
Here's the thing. When I saw the inside boxer, I saw a silhouette. I was like, wait a minute, that looks like Callie. Oh. Oh, you're going that route.
Now here's my favorite. When Sheldon keeps talking, Marie does this.
Oh, I love it. I love it. No, but son of a gun. Somehow I knew they had Callie. Like, seriously. She just ups and disappears with the Zapfish. How does that not tell you she's been kidnapped? Or at least brainwashed?
Yeah, no, we're gonna continue.
I'm just gonna look at World 3. I might as well.
Okay.
Beaker's Depot. Jim Carrey was also remembered by my forever. Yes! I loved him as the Riddler. I loved him as the Riddler. That was a different interpretation. I loved it. One of the best parts of that movie. Oh, okay. 6 Zapfish. Cool. Alright, well, that's the end of that. So, what have we learned from today's part?
That Will's favorite is the roller, and he's happy to have his main weapon.
I thought you were gonna say that Kingdom Hearts is a convoluted mess again, but that works too.
Man, we could just say Kingdom Hearts is light.
Glasses! Yeah!
I forgot that you wear glasses.
Fresh.
Oh, double egg shades, oh man.
We were just talking about Dr. Eggman! I'm Dr. Eggman!
Now here's the thing. Here's one thing that I would love to see if some people could ask. Like, does someone ask Eggman, hey Eggman, put these on? Okay, why? Perfect.
If only my glasses were blue. If only the lenses were blue.
Wouldn't Eggman be more of a red?
Oh, is that a Gatling gun? Is that a Gatling gun?
You want to try it out before you end the call?
Yes.
Want to touch Sasha?
Bless you.
Team Fortress 2.
Never played it.
The heavy called his Gatling gun Sasha.
Okay, it has a fast charge. I'm glad for that. I know the charge level, but this is one that can get behind.
Some Gatling guns have a slow charge, but the main prioritizing is you can dish out a lot of power.
Hey, I got a sprinkler!
This helps put in terms of some bit of territory if you want them to go after that. But it's mainly there if you set it at a good spatial area, like for example, you can put the sprinklers on the wall, It can help on some areas if you're trying to go for like certain bits of turf area.
I'm getting this weapon. I'm getting this weapon. Done.
I think we found Will's thing to stroke.
Why do you always have to go back to that? Your jokes are getting old, Pichu.
No, that's your Sasha. We learned that Will likes the paintball and Octa Samurai, hates the sniper rifle. The quality of the Sonic movie is a complete wildcard, and the story of Kingdom fucking sucks. According to Joey.
I would agree with you, Joey, except for that last one. It doesn't suck. It's just convoluted.
No, it's just full of darkness.
Ooh, touche. I think we're done here. I think I need to rest my head.
If you were near close to where you live, I would just pull the whole Xehanort messing with my fingers, be like, "Will, you've got to accept the darkness. Do it. Finish it."
The sad part is, replace darkness with plot, and you're pretty much got Nomura.
Hey, you have me.
We're not there in the social link yet.
No, but we said that I was a representative of darkness.
And I'm the representative of good night.
Dream drop distance.